That's a cool splash pad. I hadn't seen this feature. That's cool. That's pretty neat. It's full of water. Look. That's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty splash pad. We did the design here. Fantastic. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Good morning, team. We are at another splash pad today. Got a great, gorgeous build. Here we're looking at a 4,000 gallon tank, I think, underground, right? Yeah, 4,000 gallon tank, 160 gallons a minute. That's our filter pump. We got double filters on Pentair Tritons. Okay, great filters, of course. We got the automatic or the handle backwash there. Okay, I got a 1x1 prominent UV system here. Great. Look at this exhaust system. Isn't that awesome? Huge, great exhaust system. There's our SPK, wonderful SPK, right? Okay, we've got our valves here. Great little splash pad. We've got a lot of features that are connected, so not a big deal. Okay, here's our acid room. In fact, that's actually what we came for here. Listen, anytime you see your pump like this and the tube is either really high or really low, or you're not getting a lot of squeeze, okay, you might take off the suction side, which for this pump, it's this one back here. Put your finger on it, wet your finger a little bit, wear a glove, put your finger on it, see if you feel suction. If you don't feel suction, there's a good chance your tube may need to be replaced, okay? Have those tubes, even if it's not this brand, okay, this is a Stenner. If you don't even have this type of tube, that's fine, you know, or pump, just replace the tube, okay? Also, check all your fittings, check all those. What I found on this one as well was the cut in the hose, in the tubing was like this, which that means it's not gonna get a good compression fitting at all, okay? So always make your cut straight whenever you're cutting this tube, all right? Okay, that's the exhaust system as well. And then we have a AccuTab system here. Did a little maintenance on this one. What I recommend, boys and girls, is in here, in the manual, there's a way to clean these, okay? But if anything, if you get a lot of buildup of calcium on this screen, it's going to reduce the amount of flow that you get to the tablets, okay? So come in here every now and then, even if you take a little bit of a water hose, take all your tablets out, put them aside, wash it out a little bit, okay? Get all that stuff out, let it go to the pool, let it get dissolved, okay? But keep this clean as much as you can. And then, of course, always check your, always make sure that you check your slurry tank. Make sure it doesn't have much shit in it, okay? All right. But beyond that, okay, there's the prominent for the UV control, and there's the prominent controller, okay? One thing is this guy right here, we came in, it was too low. We just brought it up a little bit and made the contact, right? This is for flow sensing. Once you ensure that you have that, you know, gap closed, that means that the system knows that we have flow. It's kind of like the squirrel cage wheel on some of the other systems, chemical systems, but this one just has a this one right here, okay? So keep an eye on that one. Another thing to keep an eye on is your water intake, okay? This guy right here, we want to make sure it's clean and water flowing well. This one's clean, we can see little bubbles in there, okay? But anyway, all right, guys, I can't show you the splash pad on this one. We got kids on it, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me on this one. Talk soon.